Welcome and welcome back, collective. How's everyone doing? I'm sending you all good vibes and I really hope you're feeling great. So today let's jump into this collective reading and see what the universe wants to share with us. Now keep in mind that these are timeless general readings, so it's really important to allow the message to resonate as it's meant to. I also just want to say a quick thank you to all of you for all of the love and support. You know, all the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes. I could not do this without you. So thank you so very much. Also, if you are interested in exclusive content, consider becoming a patron or member here on YouTube. All right. Let's jump into this reading and see what the universe wants to share with us today. Universe, what do you want us to talk about today? Oh, bridge of contrast. You may be facing a very significant hardship right now. That's interesting. What do we need to know? My goodness, these cards. What do we need to know? Holy moly, not so many. What do we need to know? New beginnings are on the horizon with the Fool, so you've got a new beginning. You've been dealing with a hardship, but now a new beginning is coming. A light at the end of the tunnel is near. What about this? Ooh, you are being asked to have patience. I see the corn moon. We have the number 36, which represents 9, end of a chapter. I said right before this, light at the end of a tunnel. There's a balloon. This is celebrating. This is overcoming the hardship. Wow. So yes, you have a confirmation here. You are facing hardship, but it's going to get better. My goodness. And we had one fall here. Let me grab it. Treat yourself like the VIP that you are. Ooh, set boundaries, demand respect, and never settle for half effort. And that came out after Aquarius. I mean, that's Aquarius energy right there. This is, wow, these cards. This tells a very powerful story here. So it seems like you're definitely going through, however this applies to your situation specifically, like you're going through a challenging time. And with it being the bridge of contrast, it's like a challenging time where you might feel like your foundation has been shattered or even shaken, or perhaps like even lost entirely, however that applies. Like your foundation is not as secure as it once was or appeared to be. The Bridge of Contrast card is a very powerful energy. It shows a person experiencing homelessness, lying on the ground, struggling to basically find their place in this world. And this situation for you may not just be like symbolic. You might actually be facing like a housing crisis, housing instability, some sort of change that significantly impacts your living situation. Like I said, however that applies, it feels like you might be going through these emotions where you feel like life has dealt you a very difficult hand, like with hardships just stacking up, leaving you feeling like this person in the card, drained, desolate, empty, alone, abandoned. You might, this energy, you might literally feel alone. You might literally be burdened by losses. Or even the way this is coming through, you might feel just let down by people that you thought you could depend on, like family or like a close friend, and you went to them and they just abandoned you. So This is powerful. However this applies to your situation specifically, when I made this card, I let myself sink into my own life, into my own memories when I faced this very situation. When I was 10, my parents lost everything. They lost absolutely everything. It was due to their poor choices, their addictions. It was just a mess. They lost themselves, they lost their way, and it impacted all of us. And we ended up living in a tent for 3 months. It was life transforming, really. We were there for 3 months until my grandparents basically rescued us because my parents just could not get it together. And it was beyond humbling. It taught me so much. Like, I value things because of it. Like, every single thing I have because of that experience. When you face having nothing, it really changes you. So you're going through something that's changing you. However that applies. It doesn't have to be homelessness, but it's deep. It's deep. It's deeply transforming, however that applies. And I remember feeling completely alone, utterly confused about how life could change so drastically in a short period of time. This card represents the feeling of being like completely lost in a sea of uncertainty. You may feel like you're drowning in despair or even like hopelessness due to the things that are happening in your life, however that applies. I feel like for someone listening, you're struggling with your faith or your beliefs right now due to this situation. You may even feel the way this is coming through. You may feel angry. You may feel let down. You may feel upset at source, at the universe, at God, whatever, however you resonate with a higher power. You might feel like you've been abandoned. You might feel orphaned by God, the universe. Wow, this energy. You might feel forsaken, alone. Like, it's just this emptiness, this pain, this sorrow, this why is this happening to me? Why are you doing this to me? And if you are feeling this way in any kind of way that makes sense, I feel like the universe is here to remind you with this reading that you're not actually alone. You're not alone. You are loved. You haven't been forsaken. It might feel like it, but you haven't been forsaken. These trials and tribulations are there to teach you something, not destroy you. And that's a hard pill to swallow. I've had a hard time swallowing that pill with the life I got dealt as a child. I had a hard time, when I found out I chose this life, I chose my parents, and you might be dealing with stuff like that. You might be facing these truths and it's painful. But wisdom comes from experiences. And in this experience, you have gained so much wisdom. One day you will look back and see that the pain you felt was actually worth it. Kind of like, I can only speak for myself, but kind of like how I look back at my childhood. When I look back at just that 3 months, there was so much that happened in my life, but in that 3 months of living in a tent, it taught me so much that I carry with me every day into adulthood. It taught me to value every single thing I have. It taught me to never take anything for granted and to value people and security, a roof over my head. I gained a lot of wisdom from that. And you're gaining a lot of wisdom from whatever it is you're experiencing too. This wisdom is going to actually help you, even though right now it probably feels absolutely awful. I've been there, I know. But when I look back, I can actually say thank you to the universe, to my higher self, to the choices that I made when I came into this life, because wow, did it teach me? Wow, did I gain wisdom? And I feel like that's where you're at. That's what's happening to you. You're learning, you're gaining, you're wise beyond belief. You may not even realize what you know, but in the future, you'll figure it out. You'll realize what you learned, and it's going to carry you forward, and it's going to be something that you need this. You need this wisdom. And it's always darkest before dawn. And right now, I feel like it's pitch black. You're just like, I don't know how to navigate this. I don't know what to do. Like, maybe you make a few steps forward and then you get like thrown backwards 20 feet. Like, that's what this feels like. Like, you are just climbing and climbing and falling back down and climbing and climbing and falling back down. Pitch black. Darkness. But it is always darkest before dawn, and the sun always rises again. And I feel like the universe has, brought you to this reading because it wants you to know that this is not the end. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will find your way out of the darkness you are facing. You have a literal confirmation on the table of this. If you're facing this pitch black darkness of misery, see the light on the table. You got brought to this reading. You clicked on this reading so that you can know that the Fool is coming. The new beginning is coming. The Fool is here to remind you that this is not the end. The Fool basically encourages you to take a leap of faith and let go of what's weighing you down, and help you move forward with an open heart. It's time to find your way through the darkness, to shed the burdens of the past and embrace the new chapter that's coming. You see it on this table. This card, it signifies the potential for a fresh start that is yours, that is coming. But you have to take action. It's not just going to fall into your lap. You have to start moving forward now. You have to find your way through the darkness. Right now, it's like you have a blindfold on and you can't see anything in front of you. And the universe is saying, trust in yourself, trust in me, keep moving forward, and you will find the light. It's coming. The universe is urging you to find the courage within to explore the unknown, right? Because the Fool it's newness, it's wonder, it's curiosity, it's exploring things you've never explored before. It's allowing the new beginnings to find their way to you and for you to embrace that energy when it arrives. So new beginnings are on the horizon, and the light at the end of the tunnel is nearer than you think. This card just speaks to the courage it takes to embark on a new journey, to embrace the change with open arms. And it's hard to do because even when everything feels uncertain, you have to trust and move forward. It's a reminder, that starting fresh isn't just an opportunity. It's a necessary evolution from the ashes of hardship. And that's what this is. This is the ashes of your hardship, of your tower moment, however that applies. And this is how I'm getting chills. You are the phoenix, and you are going to rise out of the fire that was sent to destroy you. You are going to use that to clear away what has been holding you back so that you can rise up and start new. Right now, the darkness is like the fire burning everything away. It hurts. It's painful. The changes are awful. But it's freeing you, and you are going to rise from this stronger than you've ever been before. I'm hearing lyrics. It's getting clearer. I think this is a rap song. Hold on. All right, this is what I'm hearing. It's almost in tune. I swear, I'm like a human radio station. It has to tune in. It gets low. It's really low, and then it gets loud, and I can hear it. I'm hearing, say I believe in myself. When everybody stop believing, never leave on yourself. They had my back against the wall. I had to lean on myself. Almost made me put my dreams on the shelf. I'm tripping. There's more. Hold on. The laws of attraction. You just think I'm rapping. I'm just putting out the energy so I can grab it. Everything that's in my memory that I imagined, it's finally here. Wow. That is those lyrics. That song is called I Believe or Believe. It might be I Believe. I'm not sure. Believe or I Believe. And it's by Meek Mill and Justin Timberlake. That is so interesting. Those lyrics came through. So I feel like through this journey, through this hardship, you are being reminded. Wow, somebody really needs to listen to that song all the way through. It is a very powerful song. Like I am just, wow. Yeah, so you are being asked to believe in yourself. Even if everybody stops believing in you. Oh my goodness, these lyrics. Never leave on yourself. Even if they have your back against the wall, lean on yourself. Never put your dreams on the shelf. Wow. Wow, these are powerful lyrics to come through in this reading. Maybe you are being guided to it, embrace the law of attraction as well, putting out the energy so that you can grab it. What you believe, you achieve. What you believe, you can manifest. You are an alchemist. You are an alchemist. So maybe you need to change the way you're thinking about a situation. However that applies, take that guidance. If it resonates, take it. If that song resonates, go listen to it. And I highly recommend watching the video because I remember the video was very powerful. I had actually talked about that a while ago with that particular song. It was probably a year or two ago, but it was when that song came into my life, it was powerful. It spoke to me in such a deep way, especially the video. Wow. This is very powerful. So this is going to be for someone. So please, if it resonates, go check that out. And then you have patience here. We are asking, the universe is asking you to be patient. It's coming. Just be patient. And what's interesting is 36 is on that card, which equals 9. And 9 signals the end of a chapter. So this chapter is nearing its end. Whatever hardship you've been dealing with, it's at its end. And I feel like the universe is asking you to persevere. The universe is here to reassure you that this stage of your life is concluding. So just keep moving forward so you can move past it. The struggles, the struggles you've endured, I feel like the universe wants you to know it is not forever. So just be patient and trust that the new opportunities that are meant for you are on the horizon. And the corn moon, the green corn moon, it just keeps catching my eye. And the corn moon is the harvest moon. And that usually occurs in September. Now, every few years, it happens in October, but in most years, the harvest moon, the green corn moon anyway, is in September. So I feel like the 9 on that card, because September is the 9th month. There is something here connected to the month of September. It's going to be a confirmation for someone. Something happened. Something is connected to the month of September in some way. This could be an anniversary, a separation date, when you lost your home, when you ended something. Something matters in the month of September for someone. So let it mean to you what it is meant to mean to you, but it is definitely for someone. What is also interesting is I keep seeing with the 3-6, of course, that represents 9. And what's also interesting is I keep seeing 369, 369. Maybe you are using the manifestation technique of the 369. Let it resonate as it's meant to. Maybe you're being guided to use that. Definitely look that up if it resonates. But the other card we have here is Aquarius. I feel like this is really powerful. You might be an Aquarius. This might have to do with an Aquarius. This might have to do with Aquarius season, which is the end of January, the beginning of February. But this also represents the energy of Aquarius. And that's what I feel like this is for a lot of people. You know, this energy reminds you of the importance of innovation and independence. And I feel like that's powerful here. It's important here. This energy, you know, is about embracing your individuality, you know, like finding solutions in unique ways. Think of what Aquarius is, their energy, what they do, how they are. So free-spirited individuals in their own right, and they have very unique ways of doing things, and they find unique solutions to common issues. I find this very interesting. So it's almost like you're being guided to embrace the energy of Aquarius, for whoever this is for, you know, to break away from the like constraints that have held you back, which might have put you in this bridge of contrast, in this hardship, however it applies. It might have really held you back. And it's like asking you to embrace the energy of Aquarius so that you can break away from whatever has caused this for you. You know, it's like it encourages you to look at life with fresh eyes, to reimagine what's possible, and to, like an Aquarius, forge your own path forward. I feel like that's what this is saying. You know, and I kind of see it on the Patience card, the way you have this tunnel, and it's just going through, and then the universe is on the other side. You've got the galaxy, endless. Endless is what's coming. Oh my goodness, this new beginning, it's endless. It's like the universe is opening up to you completely. You know, and we also have treat yourself like the VIP that you are. And I feel like this is a really crucial reminder to set boundaries. Like, there's something here about not setting boundaries. It's like you're going through this very transitional period, and you're being asked not to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Like, expect and demand respect. Expect and demand consideration, whether it's your relationships, your work, or even, the way I'm seeing this, even your own self-talk. You know, it's time, however this applies, to demand the full effort from others and yourself. You know, it's like you're on a journey that requires you to learn and embrace self-love, because I feel like you got into this hardship maybe due to lack of self-love. You were putting others' needs, wants, desires ahead of your own, possibly, however it applies for whoever this is for. I just heard the name Trey. I just heard the name Lakia. I just heard Boston. Boston. Somebody lives in Massachusetts. They're going to school in Massachusetts. This is connected to Massachusetts in some way for some reason for someone. These are confirmations. Take them if they're yours. Let me know if they're for you. Wow. Yeah, like, so I just feel like the universe is urging you to set boundaries. This is a time, however this applies, really, you know, take this, let it resonate as it's meant to, but this is a time to set boundaries, to demand respect, and never, ever, ever settle for like anything less than what you deserve. I feel like you've been tested. You know, life has tested you. But don't let, you know, like, don't let these hardships diminish your self-worth. It's time. I hear it. Stand tall. That's why I keep hearing stand tall. Maybe you need to stand up. Like on the bridge of contrast card, they're laying down. Maybe you're so depressed, you're just laying down, and the universe is saying, get up, stand tall. When you stand tall, you will know your value. Wow, I can feel it. You will know your worth. You will not accept half efforts from anyone, including, I just heard it, yourself. You might be laying down right now, depressed. You might feel like giving up. You might feel like it's not even worth trying. You might be that person on that card just laying there, maybe on your couch, on your bed, sitting in your car. Wow. Yeah, the universe is saying stand back up. Stand back up so that you can rise in your worth. You are the phoenix rising out of the ashes. You have survived. You have overcome the tower What was sent to destroy you, you have overcome. That's what this is saying. That's what this is saying. I just heard Birmingham. Birmingham. And I'm seeing a sidewalk with really old buildings. Downtown Birmingham, possibly. That's Alabama. So I think that's Alabama. At least there's a Birmingham, Alabama. There might be other Birminghams. But let me know if that's for you. Wow. This energy is like intense. It's like you have to fight for it. Rise through the fire. Rise up no matter how much it hurts. Stand back up. Get back up. That's what the universe is saying to you. So I feel like the universe is very clear in its message today. It wants you to remember who you are. You are not that person on that card in and of itself. Don't let this destroy you. You are too important. The universe is like calling out to you. You know, take stock of what you have been through and allow yourself to grieve. Like that's what it feels like. Grieve. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe someone caused this. Maybe someone abandoned you. Maybe someone turned on you. Whatever it is, allow yourself to grieve so that you can release it, so it will no longer anchor you in this darkness, so that you do not dwell in the darkness. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Wow. Yeah. The universe is saying, find your peace. Be patient because it's coming. And it might be hard because you're facing a time frame, right? You're looking at this going, I don't have enough time to be patient. Like you're asking me to be patient, but how in the world am I going to be patient if there's a time frame involved? And for someone there is. You only have so long before you have to like move or something. And the universe is saying there's support. Seek out support where you can find it, whether it's friends, family, community, resources. You are the phoenix. Nothing can stop you. Do not let this end you. You can overcome. And when you look back in the future, when you look back, you will understand what you are actually saved from, how you were developed, how you evolved, and how you gained this much needed wisdom. So the universe is clear. You know, recognize your own resilience and know that this is not the end. It's actually the beginning of a new you, the stronger you, the wiser you. So take it one step at a time. Be patient. Trust that brighter days are ahead. You are like, wow. You're on the cusp of a monumental transformation. The light is coming. At the end of this tunnel, you will emerge the phoenix, stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever. And the universe wants you to know this time of hardship is actually a bridge to a new chapter, a new you. And it's time to treat yourself with kindness and respect so that you set the tone for what's to come. You have to love yourself so that you will never settle for anything less than what you deserve. And I can hear it. It's like the balloon on that patience card. It's like celebrate. You overcame this. You are walking this new road. What was sent to destroy you failed. You won. You won. Wow, I'm hearing cheering like in a stadium. You won. You are the VIP. You are the most valued player. You are the GOAT. Don't let this hardship make you not remember who you are and what you are capable of. I just keep hearing it now. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. Yes, you do. Say it. Claim it. I've got this. No hardship will ever destroy me. I am the phoenix rising. That one hit my heart. Give me a second. Okay. Breathing in. Oh my, yes, you are the phoenix. Feel that power and do not let this fire destroy you. It is building you. It is creating this new road, this new path for you. Embrace it and have patience. It's coming. Oh my goodness, thank you so very much for joining me for this reading. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading.